If you own a home in Massachusetts, have a family, or have assets that you've worked hard to build, there is one type of insurance that could save you from financial devastation, and most people have never even heard of it. I'm talking about a personal umbrella insurance policy. And today I'm going to explain exactly what it is, why Massachusetts families specifically need it, and why it might be the best insurance value you can buy. Hi, I'm Carlos Vargas with Vargas & Vargas Insurance, and we help Massachusetts families protect everything that they have built. Let me start with the basics. A personal umbrella policy is extra liability coverage that sits on top of your existing homeowners and auto insurance. Think of it this way. Your homeowners policy has liability coverage, maybe $300,000 or $500,000. Your auto policy has liability coverage too, maybe $100,000 or $250,000, $500,000. Those are the first lines of defense if someone sues you. But what happens if a lawsuit exceeds those limits? What if you are found liable for $500,000 or $1 million or more? That is where a personal umbrella insurance policy comes in. It provides an additional layer of protection, typically $1 million or more, that kicks in after your underlying policies are exhausted. So, if you have a $500,000 liability limit on your homeowner's policy and you face a $700,000 lawsuit, your homeowner's policy pays the first $500,000 and your umbrella policy pays the remaining $200,000. Without that umbrella, you would be personally responsible for that $200,000. Your savings, your home equity, your retirement accounts, your future wages are all at risk. Now, let me tell you why an umbrella insurance policy is important for Massachusetts families. First, Massachusetts has a 20-year statute on limitations on collecting judgments. That means if someone wins a lawsuit against you and the judgment exceeds your insurance, they can pursue your assets for up to 2 decades. 20 years of wage garnishment, 20 years of liens on your property, 20 years of collection efforts. One bad accident can follow you for most of your working life. Second, Massachusetts has strict liability for dog bites. Unlike many states, Massachusetts does not have a one free bite rule. If your dog bites someone, even if the dog has never shown aggression before, even if you have no reason to think it would bite, you're liable. Period. Dog bite claims regularly reach into the hundreds of thousands of dollars. Third, Massachusetts had some of the highest property values in the country. If you own a home in the greater Boston area, Newton, Brookline, Wellesley, Cambridge, Milton, Canton, you have significant equity. That equity is an asset that can be pursued in a lawsuit. The more you have, the more you have to lose. Fourth, our weather creates liability exposure. Slip and fall accidents on icy sidewalks and driveways are extremely common in Massachusetts winters. If a delivery person or a neighbor or a guest slips on your property, you could be facing serious injury claims. And fifth, Massachusetts roads are congested. Route 128, I-93, the Mass Pike, we have some of the most dangerous commutes in the country. More time on the roads means more accident exposure, and serious auto accidents can easily result in claims that exceed standard policy limits. Here's what surprises most people. A personal umbrella insurance policy is remarkably affordable. A $1 million umbrella policy typically costs between $200 and $400 per year for most Massachusetts families. That is roughly $20 to $30 per month for $1 million of protection. Why is it so cheap? Because it only pays after your underlying policies are exhausted. So the insurance company is not paying for the first $500,000 of a claim. Your homeowners or auto policy handles that. They are only paying for catastrophic excess. And claims are statistically rare. But when they do happen, when you face a lawsuit that exceeds your underlying coverage, that $200 annual premium can save you hundreds of thousands of dollars. It's one of the best values in all of insurance. So who should have an umbrella insurance policy in Massachusetts? If you own a home, especially with significant equity, you need a personal umbrella. Your home is an asset that can be pursued in a lawsuit. If you have retirement savings, investment accounts, or other assets, you need an umbrella. Anything you own can potentially be targeted to satisfy a judgment. If you have teenage drivers, you absolutely need an umbrella. Teen drivers are the highest risk demographics on the road. If your teen causes a serious accident, you want that extra layer of protection. If you have a swimming pool, a dog, you need an umbrella. These are attractive nuisances and liability magnets. If you have a job with good income, you need an umbrella. In Massachusetts, courts can garnish your wages to satisfy judgments. Future earning potentials is an asset too. Honestly, if you have anything to lose, a home, a savings, a career, personal umbrella insurance policy makes sense. The cost is so low relative to the protection that it provides. Your personal umbrella policy is designed to work with your existing coverage. It does not replace your auto or homeowners insurance policies, it supplements them. To get an umbrella, most carriers require certain minimum limits of underlying liability. Typically, you want at least $250,000 to $500,000 on your auto and at least $300,000 of liability on your home. This ensures that there is a solid first layer of protection before the umbrella kicks in. When you buy an umbrella policy through us, we coordinate everything. We make sure the auto and homeowner limits meet the umbrella requirements, and we set everything up so the coverage layers properly. If you have a claim, we help you navigate which policy pays what. So that is a personal umbrella insurance policy in a nutshell. It's an extra layer of liability protection that sits on top of your auto and homeowner policies. It is especially important in Massachusetts because of our 20-year judgment enforcement, strict liability dog bite laws, high property values, winter weather exposure, and congested roads. And it is remarkably affordable, typically between $200 and $400 a year for $1 million of protection. In the next video, I'm going to dive deeper into exactly what personal umbrella policy covers and what it does not, because understanding the scope of protection is key to knowing if you have enough. I will link that video above. And if you want us to look at your current situation and see if an umbrella policy makes sense for you, all of our contact information for our team is in the description of this video. I'm Carlos Vargas with Vargas & Vargas Insurance. Remember, stay informed and stay properly protected. I'll see you in the next video.